What's up, everybody? Joe with Grey Duck Properties here again with another Master the Market, where we give you a high-level overview of just what is going on here in the Twin Cities real estate market. Looking at numbers this week, we are at 8.74 showings per listing in that median sale price range, $200,000 to $400,000. This is down just a little bit over last week. Compared to last year, we're still up though. Almost 4,000 tours taking place. These are big numbers. There's a lot of buyers out there. And in the suburbs, now this is just Bloomington. We use Bloomington because it's a good indicator of all of the suburbs. It is just a large community and has been a really good one for us to use as an indicator. So that jumped way up. So mortgage rates, where are we at with those? 3.05. They are creeping up. And, if you are in the middle of a transaction, lock it in. Definitely lock it in without a doubt. The Fed is talking here over the next couple days, talking inflation. It'll be interesting to see what comes of that and see if we do have an increase in mortgage rates, though they have been very clear. They do want to keep these low for the foreseeable future and make things easy for buyers right now. Something else we're looking at, new listings and pending listings. So this is something that I look at weekly. This is the 7-county metro. So we can see here almost 1,100 homes went under contract, with about 1,300 new listings coming available and another 480 in that coming soon period. So that means that there is a lot of homes coming on the market and a lot of buyers going out of the market. So what does this mean for you as a buyer? Well, don't panic. Take your time. There is more and more homes coming on the market every single week. And with roughly 1,000 buyers being removed from the market every single week, we should start to see some reprieve. Now, if you are in a position where you need to move quickly, sometimes we can look at new construction. There's a lot of times there is a spec home that is ready to go. We can purchase the model home. That can be a really good option. Some new construction is not as expensive as people think, but there is a really big difference in builders. So we are very happy to guide you through that process, help you understand the differences in these builders, as well as some of the lending that takes place with it, because that can be really confusing as well. So if you are interested in new construction, it can be a really great option when the inventory of actual pre-owned homes is so tight. So always keep that in mind. We've actually got a good webpage about it on our website. Feel free to check that out. Some other interesting stats that I do want to talk about. So we've partnered up with the transaction coordinator, someone that kind of does a lot of the back-end paperwork, and they provide us a lot of stats as to what's going on in the market. Some of those most recent ones that we were provided is conventional buyers are winning about 80% of the offers out there. Cash buyers are winning about 14%. And FHA and VA buyers are only winning about 6% of the offers that are written. So if you are an FHA or a VA buyer, it's tough out there. There's a lot of stuff that we can do with your offer to help make you more competitive. But some of that is, you saying that you would be willing to cover any repairs that the VA or FHA is requiring to be made prior to closing. So this gives you a little bit of an edge and can allow you to compete with some of the conventional offers, because that is a big concern for sellers with FHA and VA, is that additional inspection that has to take place. It's a little bit frightening, and there can be some other hurdles in the way in between closing. So if you are an FHA buyer, maybe continue to work on your credit score. Maybe see if there is a possibility of switching to conventional. Everything that we can do in this market to set you apart and make you a better buyer is going to make a big difference. So if you are a seller, we've been saying it over and over every single week. It is a fabulous time to be a seller. We aren't even really looking at our market meter anymore. That thing has been maxed out at 10 for about the past 2 months now. So something we don't even need to put the stats up. It is the best sellers market we have ever seen. We have a lot of buyers out there. We have low inventory. But if you wait too long into the summer, like I was talking about earlier, you could lose out on some of these high prices that we're seeing right now. Typically, we see peak prices take place in June and July. Last year was an anomaly just due to COVID, where we actually had the peak of the market happen in October. We essentially had a late summer market. So those homes that we're seeing the peak prices in June and July, most of those went under contract 30 to 60 days prior to that. So it is really coming up right now on the prime time to get your home on the market and get it sold. You know, we did just get some snow. We can wait a few weeks before we get pictures and everything. But if you are looking to sell, now is a great time. If you know anybody that's looking to sell, please reach out to us. We have so many buyers. It's absolutely crazy. There's lines around the block for some of these houses to get into them right now. But that is really what's going on. If you guys have any questions about any of this, feel free, reach out anytime. We're happy to help. Make sure to check out our Smart Home Buyer Guide as well as our Smart Home Seller Guide. They can be both found on our website, and I'll make sure to link them down below as well. But they are a really, really great place to start when you are thinking about buying or thinking about selling. Some great info in there for you. And remember, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do that. It definitely has a lot of valuable info, and you can see these videos every single week. We're looking forward to seeing you next week, guys. Have a good one.